be it all night. You're by my side to that daylight. When I'm stage left, you're stage right. Keep me close, I'm burning bright. Selfishness, I'm well at this. The flesh is just so devilish. What got me good, the devil twists, and I'm lost in the fog and mist. I know why my Lord on high blessed me when he gifted you. Alone I followed pride, but with you beside me, God's in truth. Humbled by your love, finding trust in your devotion. In you I see a God of love who points to endless oceans. Thoughts and emotions keep running in this race with you. Learning that endurance wins, I push the pace, you slow me, boo. You show me who I am, mere image, feeling privileged. My pride inside will pillage all relationships God's given. But forgiveness is so limitless, you point me to the Father. Humbled when I see you witness, you care just like his daughter. I'm being molded by the potter, and he set you as his gentle hands. A broken, lonely man, and his glory shining through the cracks.
If I die before I wake, let him know I love you, let him know I serve you. If I die before I wake, let him know I love you, let him know I serve you. Let him know I love you. Let him know I serve.
The news about our amnesty started off with tragedy, saddening, but through it God showed us his true majesty. But up until that moment, my marriage was disaster. On the road you saw me speaking, but at home there was no answer. Consumed with self and no one else, withheld love from my lovely wife. I didn't have my way, then we wouldn't speak for days. Relational decay, my marriage on the fray. But then the struggle came, I found the beauty would remain. A daughter to be born with a spine that didn't fully form. Heart issues not the norm, and a life might be cut short. But God, you knew we needed to sink into the deep with you. Lean on one another while you hold us up and see us through. Carried on your shoulders, feeling helpless and defeated. My control is seated on the footstool where your feet sit. With nowhere else to turn, you knew just what we needed. You took these broken wings and made a way to fly to freedom. You would never know, you would never know, you would never know what you mean to me. You would never know, you would never know, you would never know what you mean to me. I knew well that my know well would move me to that show and tell. Second daughter born into this world to show my wife needs help. Selfish husband working countless hours in his studio, but when it's time to close up shop, mommy's working all alone. Daddy seems to think that his work stops when he clocks out, like his wife just played all day with his 2 kids that she just popped out. Prideful father dropped out of his dream state where he served God. Forgot about the wife God gave him, traded her for his dream job. Dream job, dream job, dream job. Music ministry.
Powcast Sports. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay, tama na yung drama. Simulan na natin ito, alas 12 na. Woo! 104-83. That is the final score. And opo, masakit. Masakit. Yan ba yung tanong nyo sa akin? Siyempre masakit. And this was unexpected for me. Well, you know, yung talo, expected. Pero the way we played, we played like, come on! Boston Celtics! Woo! Anyway, congratulations po sa Miami Heat. First class organization. Sinabi nga ni coach po, no, Boston Celtics a first class organization. It hurts. It really hurts. Promise, guys, it really hurts. Yung umasa ka na. But, man, first pa lang, bad sign na kagad first. And I don't want to give excuses. But I gotta say this. But of course, man, the Miami Heat didn't had their full team as well. Wala si Tyler Hero, who's the second leading scorer of the Miami Heat. But first attempt, Jason Tatum natapilok, and Jason Tatum was nowhere to be found. He doesn't have his lateral movement, he wasn't aggressive, and he wasn't Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, yun yung main scorer ng Boston Celtics, and he was eliminated. 14 points, but he wasn't aggressive. Hindi siya pumapasok. It was Jaylen Brown who was trying his best, but his best wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough. And the Boston Celtics, I gotta see this one. The Boston Celtics, 42 shot attempts on the 3-point line, with only 21% shooting. We live and die on the 3-point shot. I thought this would be history. I thought it would be destiny. I was wrong. And it breaks my heart. Boston Celtics did great. I mean, at least hindi kami na-sweep gaya ng Los Angeles Lakers. But this kind of defeat, when you almost had it, andyan na eh. Isang game sa home court pa, pinagmamayabang ko pa na, well, yung pagkakaiba ng tatlong teams na nakaabot sa Game 7, they didn't have the home court. They didn't have the home court. Boston Celtics, home court advantage, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. And ang masakit, no? Number 8 daw tinalo yung number 2. Well, the number 8 defeated number 1. Remember, Pow. The number 8 defeated the number 1. Well, obviously, you know, they have what it takes to defeat the number 2. And they've done that. It hurts. And hopefully this makes Boston Celtics better. Nawala si Jason Tatum, parang wala rin si Jaylen Brown, and no one else stepped up. Brogdon had a bad game as well. Marcus Smart was trying his best. Derek White was the only bright spot that we have for the Boston Celtics. But aside from that, who else? Who else was the bright spot? Robert Williams was the bright spot. But kumbaga, it wasn't good enough yung kanilang shine. But for the Miami Heat, I wanna applaud first Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, not that good of a game, but he stick there. Ginawa niya ng paraan. He has 6 assists, 7 rebounds. But talaga, the X factor of the game, and Miami Heat knows this. And I hate Caleb Martin. Oh my goodness, guys. Caleb Martin hindi makamintis ng shot. Mapa-fade away, mapa-3-point, mapa-layup. Ando doon na lahat. 26 points. Adebayo didn't have a good game. Well, he had a fair game, but he was missing early. Gabe Vincent, 4 out of 10. 2 out of 3 on 3-point line. Struss, David Robinson delivered. 2 out of 3 on the 3-point shot. That's all they need from David Robinson. David Robinson, Duncan Robinson. I hate it. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to do an initial monologue from the start, but I'm gonna invite you guys to come in and pwedeng mga asar, pwede natin pag-usapan more objectively, but here's my message. I'll continue to be a Celtic fan, and syempre Miami Heat got the better of us. We couldn't shoot the threes, and that was a bad sign. That was the bad sign. Jason Tatum in first quarter, walang tres na pumasok. That was really bad. And alam ko na mahihirapan. And although maganda yung depensa, the offense was better for the Miami Heat. And therefore, iyak ako, inasar pa ako ng asawa ko. Pinanood nyo ba yung video na ginawa ko pagkatapos? Ay, nako. Anyway guys, I'm gonna put the link and para lahat po kayo makapasok and meron na pala akong bisita dito kasi medyo emotional ako ngayon. But may nananalo, may natatalo, ganun talaga ang buhay. And laban lang, alaksan. And looks like I'm gonna need alaksan. Miami is a good team. Billy Manzano, ready ka na? Ready? Pasok. Billy!
Well, good afternoon sa inyong lahat sa Powcast Sports. Pero ito lang message sa ko. Isang masigaw ang palakpakan para sa Boston Celtics. Alam mo bakit? Remember, 4 na beses lang nangyari that yung isang team na 0-3 ay nakatabla ng serye. O ang tinatawag na almost reverse sweep. Alam mo, para sa akin wala dapat ikahiya doon for Boston. Dahil simple lang. Hindi naman biro kasi yung umabot ka ng 7 games after being 0-3. Hindi siya biro. Remember, bakit mahirap manalo ng reverse sweep? Simple lang ang sagot. Fatigue, number 1. Mindset, number 2. Number 3, syempre nandun yung yung will to survive. Yung will to survive talaga. Mahirap. Kaya nga 4 lang out of 151 times. 4 lang ang nakaabot ng Game 7. And Boston, walang dapat ikahiya doon. Kung tutuusin, kung kung natalo Miami, they will be the ultimate choker. Kakalimutan na nila yung pagiging 8 seed. Kakalimutan nila yun. Hindi naman dapat ikahiya yun dahil wala namang umabot sa puntong yan eh. Pero,
well, di naman ako naiiya. Masakit lang, ang sabi ko.
Pero kung meron man,
sakit.
akong sisisihin dyan, that will be Jaylen Brown. Why?
Yeah.
17 points but he made 8 turnovers. Yung iba doon, mga silly turnovers.
Yeah, and the shooting
Hindi
was
dahil
1
sa
out of
magandang
9 from
depensa ng
outside.
Miami. Hindi dahil magandang depensa ng Miami. Pero nandun yung gigil. Nandun yung gigil ni Jaylen Brown. And si Jason Tatum, I feel bad for him. Kasi, isipin mo, nakapilok siya ng first quarter, tapos hindi na siya yung taong gusto maging explosive since. Para sa akin kasi parang
Natakot yata si Tatum. Iba yung galaw niya eh. Pati sa depensa.
Well, kasi kung tatanungin mo ako, yung nakapilok, it reminds me of Isaiah Thomas noong 1988, noong Game 7. Di ba ganun din eh? Di ba ganun din siya? Natapilok na siya, and yet he scored 25 points on one foot.
Every time he was grimacing when he fall down. He was grimacing.
Oo, it was grimacing talaga. Si Isaiah Thomas. Talagang namimilipit talaga pero pinilit niya. He scored 25 points. Pero natalo nga lang ang Detroit sa Lakers noong 1988. Pero yun nga lang, Jason Tatum didn't show up. Kahit sabihin mo nasasaktan na siya, kailangan magpakita pa din siya ng presensya eh. Pero nakikita ko yung presensya ni Jason Tatum. Ang problema talaga, sobrang sakit talaga ng paa niya.
Yeah. He couldn't move. Kita naman eh. Iba eh. Tsaka he wasn't aggressive. Yung at the very last moment, he passed the ball But here's the thing, no? The stage was set for Jaylen Brown to set up.
That's the point.
Unfortunately, he didn't
Tira.
deliver. Yun, may mga tira siya na questionable and his three-point
Saka
shooting
hindi,
was very
sobrang
bad.
gigil ni Jaylen. Sobrang gigil ni Jaylen Brown. Pero, alam mo, kung saan ako hahanga?
Mm.
Derek White. Kasi siya talaga
Derek
yung
White.
sinasalba
Derek
niya
White.
talaga. Alam mo,
Yeah.
matuwa ka na lang kay Derek White. Kahit hindi sila nanalo, yung clutchness ni Derek White, sabihin niyo, swerte yung nangyari nung Game 6. Hindi yung swerte. Talagang ano yun. Kung para sa kanila yun. It just happened. At sino ba sa akin ko lang, sino ba may gusto na umabot ng Game 7 after 0-3? Sino may gusto? Wala naman eh. They don't expect to do that. Kaya nga sinasabi, kaya ako ang pumapalakpak sa Boston because they did a gallant effort to do that thing na hindi nagawa ng iba. 4 out of 151 tied the series.
But yeah, well, actually, as a Boston fan, of course, I got over it. I got a little bit emotion, but that's what it is. That's a fan. But I gotta do my job. I've gotta congratulate Miami Heat. Let's talk about Miami Heat. Lagi na natin kinag-usapan yung mga pagkakamali ng Boston, but man, oh man, Miami Heat delivered the dagger, and everyone was working together. Sabi dun sa post-game, no? Nanood daw sila ng 15-minute inspirational video. And man, Caleb Martin was so inspired and so spot on.
He was the player.
Grabe.
Was the man at the moment, si Caleb Martin. Alam mo kasi,
Grabe yun.
dyan mo makikita yung for Miami kasi, yeah, they lost 3 straight, pero hindi sila nawalan ng loob. Yan ang maganda sa kanila.
Yeah,
Hindi sila
I see
nawalan ng
that.
loob.
Pati kay Jimmy Butler, every time natatalo sila, parang, okay. Pati
Kasi,
sa yung last shot,
ganito
game
kasi
6, okay na sila.
Lamang sila ng 3-0 eh. So, bakit kailangan nila bitawan, ika ka? Bakit kailangan nila bitawan? Lamang sila ng 3-0 eh. Kumbaga, it's all or nothing na lang for them. And it's just that Miami is just prepared they have 4 chances to make it. But they just only need 1. And they did it in Game 7. Kumbaga, Miami is just being prepared. Siyaka, siyempre, kita mo naman sa mga tirada nila eh. Alam nila na, okay, sige, medyo delikado tayo dito, pero at least nasa atin pa rin ang driver's seat. And the Heat just prove it with their shooting ability, lalo na kay Caleb Martin. Ibang klase.
Grabe.
Walang
Caleb Martin, si Duncan Robinson showed up. He yung miss niyang 2 3-point shot, he got 2 out of 3. Lowry also contributed sa 3 stress. Si Vincent, everyone was shooting
Alam
well.
mo anong ginawa ng Alam mo anong ginawa ng Heat against the Celtics kaya sila nagka-problema? Ginawang small ball. Wala si Bam Adebayo masyado doon sa court. It's more of Jimmy Butler plus 4 shooters. Sino? Lowry, tapos you have Martin, then you have Duncan Robinson. And sometimes, alam mo, meron ako nakitang X-Factor. Ewan ko lang kung tama yung first name. Haywood Highsmith. Si Highsmith. Actually, siya yung gumawa kanina in the second quarter na he made a steal on Jaylen Brown and then he made a layup. Iba yung klase yung energy niya. So, ginawa kasi nag-small ball lineup sila na si Jimmy Butler para kutob ko siyang sentro. To, di ba? Tapos may Max Strus pa. Kasi,
I wonder
sila sa bilis eh.
Na ano ko dyan, Billy, kasi I mean, considering yung sinabi mo, and ako, I have nothing against the coach of Boston Celtics. Well, again, we live and die on the threes, and if you're saying what you're saying, na small lang Boston Celtics, we didn't attack inside. We keep on passing the ball outside.
You didn't capitalize on Horford and then Robert Williams. Kaya nga, pero kung tutuusin, natutuwa ako kay Joe Mazzulla. Kasi remember, nung game number 4, he took his actions. Before game number 4, he took his actions na responsibilidad yun, nagkamali ako sa strategy ko.
Yeah.
It-
Same
and
thing he does
look
here,
at that.
actually. Nagkamali din
Look
siya.
at it. Tingnan mo naman nakabalik sila na after the 3-0 deficit.
Yep.
Kasi, alam mo, for Miami, it's just that they're just being prepared. Alam nila, hindi sila nawala ng loob. Kumbaga pero isipin mo yung mangyayari kasi yung maganda kasi, having a 3 games to none lead, na medyo komportable ka na eh. Yun nga lang, kasi remember, 151 times walang nanalo from a 0-3 deficit.
Yeah. From 150
Very
to 151.
comfortable talaga. Kasi mahirap. Isipin mo, lilipad ka. Mapapagod. Isipin mo, from Boston to Miami, lilipad ka. Pagod na yun, Sobrang
Kala ko ito
pagod
na eh.
yun.
Umasa talaga ako, kala ko ito na eh. The momentum, parang sabi ko, binibigay talaga sa atin to. I mean, pati yung Game 6, natalo na, nananalo pa. I really thought, but I guess, first quarter pa lang, nervous na ako eh.
Hindi
Wala shoot eh,
masisisi
wala
dyan.
shoot eh.
Kasi syempre, yun talaga yung ako kasi, ganun talaga. Isipin mo sa 151 times 92 sweep, 44 umabot ng 5 games. 11 umabot ng game 6. Pero 4 lang ang umabot ng game 7.
7.
Kumbaga, that is a great thing. Yan talaga yung may hawak ng 3-0. Ganon talaga kalakas ang 3-0 advantage. Ganon siya kalakas.
Okay.
Sa base,
Sige.
so okay lang yan. Ako,
Yeah, okay
magsasabi
naman,
ako sa'yo,
syempre okay naman talaga. It's just, of course, I gotta show my emotion to my team. But we'll be back stronger. But
Hindi kita naman
congratulations,
sisisi
Miami
dyan.
Heat. Congratulations to Miami. Talagang maganda. Pinakita rin talaga. I thought we were done. And then I had this hope. Sabi nga doon sa isang meme, may pinaasa. Umasa tayo
so,
dyan.
alam mo yung mga memes na yun, kung iniisip nyo na pinaasa, remember, walang mawawala doon sa ginawa ng Boston. Wala.
Okay.
Sa Miami, nagkaroon ng pressure. But Miami took their pressure very well. Kaya,
Okay, sige.
walang sisiyan dyan. Actually,
Okay.
pag-usapan na natin to. Siyempre, sa Friday na.
Teka,
Ang
huwag muna natin
inaabangan
pag-usapan niya. Huwag muna yan. Sandali lang kasi may mag-react
Sige.
dito sa babae sa sali daw eh.
Sige, no
Jace,
problem.
Jazz Fort Tatum, papasok ka sir. Ready ka na? Thumbs up? Thumbs up, gusto ko makita. Okay, papasok kita ha. Jazz Fort Tatum. Sir, ano masasabi mo sir?
Kita-kita naman doon sa pangalan ko, di ba? Sa Facebook. Titom.
Oo, ano? Talo tayo.
Magaling nga si Vincent, pero yung ano niya talaga yung paa niya, hinapag kay Titom talaga. Kitang-kita ko talaga sa the play. First quarter. Doon ba lang sabi ko, nawala na yung daluan ni Tatum.
Sakit, tol? Masakit?
Mas masakit yung 2020.
So,
Pukton
masakit
sa
yung
first
2020.
quarter. Pero
Oy, yung
hinakaw
2020, let's have a correction. Hindi masakit yun. Kasi, remember, medyo immature. Sabihin na lang natin.
Billy. Personal na opinion niya yan eh.
Oo nga.
Alam
Masakit
ko. Pero remember, medyo
Hindi
immature
ka naman
pa
Boston
yan.
Celtics eh. Usapan to ng dalawang Boston Celtics na nadalamhati.
Alam ko.
Oo nga.
Pero
Pabayaan mo
sasabihin-
kami magdalamhati.
Pero sasabihin ko sa inyo totoo, nandun pa rin yung immaturities. Okay lang yun. Sige.
O sige, what if kung Lakers versus yung nga yung nga Warriors. At saka kung yun, Warriors versus Boston yung 2018.
2020.
Panalo sana ang hindi yung Cubs yung na first rush ni Tatum si
Oo. Yeah, I remember that. 2018.
sa Boston man sana yun. O tignan mo, tapos nangyari finals. Diba walis ba din?
Okay lang yan bro. Okay lang. Hoy.
Pero sa akin, okay lang naman kasi,
Mm.
ano lang, sayang lang yung game, ano ba? Pero alam naman natin na ano. Pero kung ano,
Mm.
kung Denver versus Heat, Nuggets talaga yun. Lakers nga, nahirapan eh.
Marami talaga lilipat sa Nuggets na Boston Celtics kasi yeah. Anyway, guys, salamat Jace Fort. Baka gusto ko pampalubag-loob, baka may gusto kang i-shout out or batiin. Natalo malaki ba talo natin?
Ay, yung kapatid ko, ano, number one, ano, Lakers fan, and then, yun.
Sige.
Pero ang Spurs, yan talagang next season. Yung ano, yung hindi nakakapasok sa playoff tapos na si Wemby, number one pick.
Okay, sir. Okay lang yan, Jace Fort Tatum, ha? Next time bawi tayo. Next
Opo.
next year, ha?
Next year.
Salamat, ha?
Mm.
Salamat sa pagpasok mo.
Opo.
Okay, thank you. Okay, gaya din ni Just for Tatum, pwede rin kayo makidalamhati sa akin. Si Billy naman
Alam mo, ito, I understand, pero sasabihin ko sa inyo ng totoo. Sasabihin ko sa inyo, it's okay. Ganun talaga eh. And pangalawa naman, anong masama doon? Sabihin natin, nakaka-frustrate. Totoo yon. Sisisihin ko talaga si Jaylen Brown, kung totoo siya. Pero, dapat baka ako matuwa kay Joe Mazzulla. Kasi, kahit rookie coach siya, he took his actions. Dapat kumbaga, it's okay kung matalo. Hindi ko kayo masisisi talaga. Ako nga, Warrior fan ako, pero well, ganun talaga. Napalabang kami sa isang malakas na team eh. So, yun lang na masasabi ko dyan.
Okay.
So,
Finals na
chill
tayo.
lang.
Finals na.
Okay,
Usapan na
siyempre,
natin, Finals.
finals. Ito na. 1 versus 8. Reversal. The Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. Sa Denver, ang challenge ko lang for them yung pahinga nila. Kasi, una, let's consider that. Ibang klase yung pahinga ng Denver dahil yun nga, na-sweep nila yung LA Lakers. They won their season series against the Lakers for the first time in 8 tries. And then, they will face a team na hindi naman nag-akala na umabot ng 7 games after being up 3-0. We're talking about the number 8 seed who will go for who is the first 8 seed since the New York Knicks in 1999. They're going to their first championship, trying to become the lowest seeded team ever. We're talking about the Miami Heat. At ito na, partida. Galing pa yung play-in tournament. Galing pa sila play-in. Tatalo pa sila ng first play-in.
I know. I was monitoring that, Billy. If you've been remember what I said.
Oo,
Tama talaga ako, no? Kung Heat
Tama
talaga nakasabay namin kagad, baka hindi kami umabot dito sa inabutan namin.
Exactly.
No?
Pero isipin mo, you got lucky. But the Heat, they almost lost that game if not pumutok si Jimmy Butler nung huli against Chicago. Kasi maganda ang nilagaro ng Chicago with Kobe White eh. Pero ibang klase ang pinagdaanan ng Heat. From the play-in tournament, they upset the Milwaukee Bucks if not for the injury of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pero nagkalat sila ng games 4 and 5. And then, pagdating naman ng semis against the New York Knicks, no match talaga. No match ang New York Knicks sa Heat. Sobra. And then going up against Boston, they had a 3-0 lead, but they never noticed themselves that it will go to a 7th game. But the Heat just showed their resilience. Pagdating naman sa Denver, walang kahirap-hirap. Na parang, they went into the finals na parang wala lang, parang chilled mode. They beat Minnesota easily in 5 games. Dapat 4 games lang. Kung hindi lang sumablay yung free throw. Hindi lang sumablay yung free throw ni Nikola Jokic nung game number 4. Diba? Diba umabol pa sila after Minnesota had a 9-point lead? Pero panalo na dapat kung hindi lang sumablay yung first free throw. Diba? Tapos, nung second round against Phoenix, it's all about Nikola Jokic. Siya ang nagbuhat. And then, meron kang supportang Jamal Murray. Pero kasi medyo nahihirapan pa sila. Pero talagang walang sagot ang Phoenix against Denver noong Game 6. Wala eh. And then against the Lakers, marunong lumaban ang Denver in the clutch. Dalawang sunod na laro. Clutch game. Jamal Murray is just being Jamal Murray. And then Nikola Jokic is just being the spurt. Nag-comeback pa nga ang Lakers nung Game 1, muntik na. Yung against Denver naman, pumutok si Murray. Nung Game number 3, pumutok si Murray agad, 30 points out of 37 in the first half. Tapos, tinapos ni Jokic. Tapos pagdating ng Game 4, it's all about Nikola Jokic doing the show. But the Lakers cannot manage to make shots at the end.
Okay.
Now, actually, gusto ko itong matchup na to eh. Sige, go.
Actually, yun nga, yun yung pag-uusapan na. Kailangan at the end of this show, alamin natin kung ano yung prediction natin. At sasabihin ko rin sa inyo kung sino yung susuportahan ko dito sa sunod na serye. I gotta pick one para naman makasali sa usapan. Si Josford gusto makisala sa usapan natin. Sige, pagbigyan na natin. Sige, pasok ka lang sir if you kung sasali ka ha. Di, okay lang Billy. Diyan ka lang din. So,
siya rin yun ulit.
siya rin nga eh. Josford Braid. Kaso ang dilim mo sir, kailangan may mukha ka eh. Na, magpakita ka ng mukha. Pakita ka ng mukha sir uli. Nawawala. Okay, sige. So, the series is gonna start on June 2
Friday.
Manila time. June 2 Manila time yun, di ba?
8:30 a.m. 8:30. June 2. 8:30.
Oo. May schedule na eh.
Okay.
Home court advantage, of course, Denver Nuggets.
Denver. Siyempre.
Okay.
Actually, let's have the matchups first. Kasi gusto ko itong i-matchup eh. Lalo na, ito, the main matchup at the center position, it will be Bam Adebayo versus Nikola Jokic. Ito, challenge for Bam. Kasi he will be the legit defender on Nikola Jokic. But the problem is, iba si Joker. Nung first round, sino kalaban ni Joker? Towns and Gobert. Pero no match yung duo na yun. Nung second round, DeAndre Ayton. No match si Ayton this time. At ngayon, Anthony Davis. Match! Pero nandun pa rin yung karipas ni Jokic. Ibang klase. Kanino kang ba, no? Ngayon, matchup against Bam Adebayo. Kaya ba ni Bam Adebayo, Pau?
So tingin ko, bro, thank you for asking me that question. So tingin ko, Bam Adebayo needs to switch to a more defensive kind of player now. Sa mga serye niya, shoot siya. Dito, he's gonna be having his hands full from the inside to the outside because we all know that Nikola Jokic can stretch the floor like even up to the Stephen Curry country, kaya niya makashot if needed.
Yeah.
Which is, yun, ang feeling ko, Bam Adebayo will be needed to be a more defensive player rather than a defensive player. Not just defending the shot, but also the passing.
Saka, remember the somber shuffle. Di ba, remember the shot against Anthony Davis?
Yun na yung tawag doon, no?
Remember against Anthony Davis? Yung tinira niya ng parang balibag, chuchu?
Parang Pacquiao shot.
Oo, Pacquiao shot. Yung Pacquiao shot, yun. That went in. Yun talaga eh. Kumbaga, ibang klase si Jokic eh. Ang lamang lang kasi ni Bam, yung wingspan at yung laterals. Kaya eh. Pero ang bigat nun, no? Isipin mo si Jokic, almost 300 pounds. Si Bam naman, 250. So, medyo, ang laban na lang ni Bam Adebayo ay yung galaw niya. Yung galamay. So, yun ang masasabi ko. The next matchup, ito yung iniisip ko. Michael
Murray.
Porter Jr. versus
Butler. Yeah, okay.
Well, syempre si Butler, siya yung MVP. Pero kung gusto mo ng X Factor, si Michael Porter Jr. Kasi tirador to eh. Sa labas eh. Pag
At saka
binigyan mo
si Michael Porter, very, very, ang laro niya, nakita ko sa serie, is, hindi siya namumuwersa. He's relaxed.
Yes.
And he's relaxed. And talagang, very efficient. That's the term that I'm looking
That's the
for.
word.
When he needs to score, simple. Ang ganda ng niya, very straightforward. Para siyang sundalo when he needs to score.
Correct.
He scores.
Tapos syempre, you need to see multiple defenders of Jimmy Butler. Syempre, nandiyan na yan si Aaron Gordon. Si Aaron Gordon kasi, siya yung energetic guy.
Yep.
Dunking, rebounding, he can shoot from the outside.
Mhm.
Pero alam mo, ang swerte ni Kevin Love dito. Kasi kahit papano si Kevin Love, babalik na siya sa starting five. Pwede niyang i-double itong si Nikola Jokic dyan. Katulong ni Bam. Kumbaga, hindi naman magiging one-on-one ang defense dito eh. You need Kevin Love to provide a body on Jokic, lalo na on rebounding. Isipin mo naman si Jokic, makulit din to pagdating sa rebound eh. So, simple katawanan lang yan eh. Wala na eh.
Yeah. Ma-position kasi si Jokic eh. He has very high IQ in his basketballs. That's why he doesn't...
Saka pag nasa kanya yung bola,
yung
tinitignan niya agad kung sino ang libre. Tinitignan niya agad kung sino ang libre. Pag dribble handoff lang ni Jokic, wala na. Tapos na ang storya.
Here's one thing na nakita ko rin dito sa isang matchup, no? Aside
Go,
from Butler.
go, sir.
Pero kasi yung Butler Porter, Butler doesn't really need to score much. We already know that against the Boston, which is good. But ito, feeling ko, yung Caleb Martin at saka Jamal Murray matchup will be very key for Miami. Jamal Murray, we already know that he will score points. He's the second leading scorer.
Jamal Murray
and
will
Martin
have this
is the X factor. Tapusin ko lang ha. And Martin is the X factor. Si Martin, parang offensive guy eh. Itong dalawa. But Martin may need to do defense. So who's gonna guard Murray? That's basically my question.
That will be the assignment of Gabe Vincent. That will be the biggest assignment for Gabe Vincent to guard. Pero, good news for the Miami Heat fans. Babalik na si Tyler News. And for me, Tyler Hero can be the best matchup. Yeah, game 3, at least.
SG
Game 3 siya babalik.
Maglalaro SG?
Yeah. Kaya niya bantayan si Murray. Defensive stopper din yan si... Lockdown defender si Hero. Kaya. Kaya mapapalaban eh. Sa ito si Arjo Atayde, Duncan Robinson, ay grabe to. Si Duncan Robinson pwede to tirador. Tirador to eh.
Parang nila eh. Parang Porter nila yan sa na shooting. Galing din eh.
Correct. Sa ito, tingnan mo yung defensive Remember, sa Miami, yes, tama si Jay, yung altitude ng Denver. Oo naman, syempre yung Mile High City. Kaya nga Mile High City ang Denver, remember?
Parang condition ka dyan talaga. Pag dyan ka, nagpa-practice, parang laging parang yung puso mo daw laging niyayakap eh.
That's right. Yung high altitude, ibang klase yun. Kumbaga, that would be a challenge for Miami kasi, pero syempre, it will be a challenge for Denver pagdating sa South Beach. Mainit din. Oo, diba?
Hindi sila labas, aircon lang sila.
O diba? Kumbaga, it's a matter for Pero remember, may championship experience. Yeah. Sa Denver, you have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Sa Miami, may dalawa ka. Yeah.
Marami.
Sa Miami, dalawa. Sa Miami, dalawa. Kevin Love and Kyle Lowry. Remember, nag-champion si Lowry 2019. Diba? So, ang inisipin mo na lang.
Yun nga sinasabi nila, lugi daw ang Boston Celtics sa skills. We have to future Hall of Famer sa Heat. Anyway, let's talk about Miami. This. It's obvious that the experience goes to Miami. Even though they're
Siyempre.
number 8, hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na dihado sila after what
Alam mo
done
bakit?
to the Bucks and to the Heat. Hindi mo pwedeng gawin yun. Patapusin mo ako, bro.
Alam mo
Sandali
bakit?
lang. Grabe ka. Talaga
Meron
kinakata mo
ako
ko lang.
sasagutin. Sige, sagutin mo muna.
Oh, tiyan mo tapusin ko, tapos bibigay ko sa iyo yung bola. Bigyan mo rin ako ng bola. Pindutan mo naman
Sige,
ako. Diba
sige,
nag-usap na
sige.
tayo dyan? Mga 3 seconds.
Sige,
Hindi,
ikaw muna.
and then you can go back to whatever topic you wanna watch. You know, and obviously,
Sige,
what I was
ikaw
saying is
muna,
that
ikaw muna.
Miami Heat has the edge in the experience level. They've been through this, and I feel that what happened in the Boston series gave them more character and gave them a test. It made them better. Pero yung Denver Nuggets, bago na nga sa finals, and it looked like naging easy work lang sa kanya lahat. But this time around sa finals, I don't think it will be easy for the Denver Nuggets. I think it will be harder, and hindi pa kasi nasubukan ng Denver Nuggets to be back against the wall in this series. So I think the Miami Heat is gonna be able to do that. What do you think?
Actually, there's one person. Yes, tama ka. Second, again, the New York Knicks was the first in 1999. Actually, kasi the advantage of Miami Heat is simple. One person. Eric Spoelstra. Why Eric Spoelstra?
Okay. Well, sige. Reply ako sa iyo mamaya dyan. Why Eric Spoelstra?
6 finals appearances. 2 NBA titles. And this guy kasi ang pakiramdam having a finals experience. Unlike kasi kay Coach Michael Malone. Kasi kay Coach Michael Malone, ang challenge nila dito ay para rin siyang Steve Kerr. Remember si Steve Kerr? Yun talaga, in the finals appearance as a coach, talagang parang hindi, parang it's a new world for him. Yun nga lang, pagkakaiba niya, naging player siya before na naging champion coach. Diba? Si Steve Kerr. Ito talaga si Michael Malone, talagang totally no read, no write siya. Dahil remember, Denver is in the finals for the first time ever. Siguro ang hamon ko lang kay Michael Malone ay kung ano yung nagawa ni Steve Kerr noong 2015, gawin niya ngayon. Diba?
Yeah.
Kasi
Well,
sobrang bago eh.
This is why it's very, I think, important for the Denver Nuggets to kind of make sure that they stay comfortable. Feeling ko, just like what happened to Joe Mazzulla, who's a new rookie coach, pag ito naging back against the wall ng Denver Nuggets, baka dun sila mag-rattles. Because every time nakikita ko lagi, 2 minutes na, it's crunch time. Coach na yung mga naglalaro nito eh. Yung strategy na will play. It's not just the players. And if maging comfortable yung lamang nila lagi all throughout the series, doon ang tingin ko. Pero pag naging close to, Miami Heat yan.
At saka sabihin ko sa iyo, sanay din ang Denver bilang underdog. Remember, 2 beses sila na 3-1 ng kalaban. Utah and LA Clippers. Pero nakabalik at nanalo. Diba? Nakabalik at nanalo pa. Kumbaga, it's a matter of nakuha na ni Michael Malone yung experience eh. Yung pagiging underdog, yung pagiging top seed. Kumbaga, at least kahit pa paano, para sa akin hindi na kailangan itanggal sa pwesto si Michael Malone. He did a fabulous job. Kumbaga, na-retain na niya yung position niya bilang Denver Nuggets head coach. He did a great job. And for Eric Spoelstra, yung almost choke, yung almost choke moment ng Miami Heat, that saved him. That saved him too. Diba? Sobrang saya. Kumbaga, sobrang saya lang talaga that you have 2 head coaches na sobrang different ng contrast. Pero nakikita mo yung experience. Diba? Ang saya.
Okay. So, the next thing that I want to discuss here, and obviously, Miami Heat, again, congratulations. One thing, I think this would also be a big factor. Sa tingin mo, may nagsabi kasi, sa sport, pag masyado kang pahinga, baka magkalawang, mawala yung rhythm, and that's Denver Nuggets. Kasi na easy work nila yung Lakers, na sweep nila, and yung kabila naman Miami Heat, sanay, well-oiled machine na ngayon, and they were back against the wall. Kumbaga, may pawis pa, kondisyon na kondisyon. Pero, baka naman pagod na. Who do you think has the advantage on that area? Yung well-rested, na sobrang tagal, baka nalamig na, lamig pa naman sa Nuggets, o yung mainit na white-hot Heat, pero baka pagod?
Kasi ako, if you will ask me kasi,
sige lang.
sa Denver kasi kompletos Ricardos eh. Kompletos
Talk
Ricardos
about the
yung
ano,
team
ha?
na yan.
Talk about
Kung
the
baga,
factor sa heated at saka sa pahinga. Ha? Yun yung
sa
argument.
pahinga,
Sino sa tingin mo
actually
lamang
for
doon?
me kasi sa na pag nagpahinga sila ng sobrang tagal, nangangalawang. Totoo naman. Ako kasi marami naman tayong beses na nakikita ng ganyan eh. Pero alam mo, ang gusto ko kasi sa Miami Heat, underdog kasi. Yung laro nila, underdog eh. Kahit umabot pa ng Game 7, okay lang for them. Siguro para sa akin, mas ganado pa nga ako sa Miami kung tutuusin eh. Dahil ang nakikita ko sa kanila, hindi lang well-oiled machine. Sanay sa pagiging underdog. Kaya nila eh. Kaya nilang tagpasan lahat. Kahit yung Denver, kaya. So, para sa akin, well-oiled. Ikaw
Okay.
ba, Kuya Pao?
Actually, ito yung serye na medyo I'm a bit of the fence kung kanino, you know. I have big respect sa it's just think of it like this. I now have really big respect with Miami Heat as an overall organization. The way yung puso nila, I give it to them. The heart, I give it to them. Their
Pat Riley,
system,
pare.
yeah, your system, yung ano nila, yung the way they play.
Culture.
Na it doesn't have to always be Butler. You know, and for me, for Boston Celtics, alam ko kasi pag nawala na si Tatum, nawala na yung Brown, wala. Ito, you know, they have Caleb Martin, they have people that's stepping up. And that's really a big advantage for me. But on the other hand, iba ang Denver ngayon, bro. Iba talaga yung offensive
correct.
power nila is just so amazing that like everything is working for the Denver Nuggets. And this is what I'm curious about. I just want to see Miami Heat put the Denver Nuggets back against the wall and see how they react under pressure, because I never, at least on this playoff series, I would like to see that. If they can put them there, then baka Miami Heat yan. I think it's very important na Miami Heat games win game number 1 to put the pressure on the first timers. Pero iba yung Denver Nuggets, the offensive power and Jokic, it's gonna be a total different picture. Yeah, I mean, may iba talaga yung picture pag Denver Nuggets ang kalaban mo, because you know, may mga players na we know that they're good. We got Tatum, we got you know how they play, pero pag yung Nikola Jokic, parang maguguluhan ka, is this a center or a point guard? What do we do now on our defense? He's dribbling the ball. He's the one taking down the ball.
Saka pag nagpo-poste siya. Saka pag nagpo-poste. Parang, paano mo tutulakan? Diba? Paano mo siya tutulakan out of his comfort zone? Kasi kahit out of his comfort zone, nag-iisip.
Yun na nga.
Tinitignan niya kung sino pre.
That's a big advantage of Denver Nuggets. And if they could just put Denver Nuggets out of the kumbaga comfort zone and pressure mode, I think that's when the things will start to change. I don't know yet kung sino. Pero
alam mo, Kuya Pao, meron akong tatanong sa'yo. May tatanong ako sa'yo.
Yan ang gusto ko, magtanong ka naman. Hindi naman ako lang tanong sa'yo.
Ito naman tanong ko sa'yo. Sa tingin mo, may makikita ba tayong Super Saiyan na Jimmy Butler again?
Well, ayan na sa Super Saiyan. I think in the series dapat it's a must na dapat Jimmy Butler show up his leadership because he's still the leader of this group. The good thing about him, just wanna go back real quick and then I'll talk about the series. Kahit na hindi siya nagpo-perform masyado, hindi maganda yung shooting niya, yung positive aura niya is still there. Kasi nakikita ko sa interview. And that's very important for your team. Pag makikita mo yung leader mo na down, and Jimmy Butler, I think, has matured enough. Si Jason Tatum, off the court, I don't think is that vocal enough to really inspire his team. That's the difference with dito kay Butler, no? On and off the court, he's inspired the team. Hindi siya nawala ng nakangiti pa nga siya nung natatalo, parang okay lang. And I think Jimmy Butler needs to contribute not just on, but off the court. And yes, at least give him 1 or 2 games na maging Super Saiyan Butler siya.
Anak ni Michael Jordan eh. Yun yung sinasabi ko. Ako, Super Saiyan na Jimmy Butler? Oo. Against Milwaukee, he did 56 points. Tapos nung Game 5, he did game-tying shot pa siya, di ba? Kasi si Jimmy Butler, ibang klase. Remember against the Lakers ng bubble? Buhat na buhat niya ang Miami Heat. Kaya nga, hindi mo sino pwede mag-Super Saiyan eh? Ito o ito? Di ba? Hindi mo alam eh. Bisa pa nga, aagaw na eksena dyan si Jamal Murray. Pwede pa mag-Super Saiyan. Yan yung parang balance lang eh. Match lang.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Match lang eh.
Tsaka what's scary about the Heat is that hindi namang kailangan mag-Super Saiyan ni Butler lagi. Kasi grabe. One thing that's scary about the Heat, and every time hawak nito ni Martin at napupunta kay Duncan Robinson. Parang kabadong-kabado ko lagi pag nakaposisyon na sa tres yung dalawa na yan. Parang almost automatic.
Even Kyle Lowry. Si Kyle Lowry also. Di ba? Isipin mo si Kyle Lowry, 6-footer lang yan. Pero kung umatake, para siyang pitbull. Di ba? Walang takot eh.
And that's experience for you, bro. That's experience for you.
Exactly. At saka, isipin mo na lang for the Heat, marami ka pang pwedeng mong ilabas. Remember, yun yung sinasabi mo kanina, culture. Ang ganda ng kultura nila. Alam mo, sabi ko nga, kung in the future, kung maglaro si Kai Soto dyan, ay malaking tuwa yan sa lahat ng Pinoy. Seryoso. Seryoso. Sa Miami.
Mas matuwa sila pag sa Lakers o kaya sa Warriors.
Hindi kasi, iba kasi yung kultura ng Heat eh. Lahat ng mga undrafted players nila, grabe. Pinagsa-shine nila. From Hassan Whiteside to Omer Yurtseven, and then you have Duncan Robinson.
I get you.
Diba? Isipin mo, Gabe Vincent. Sino ba yung mga mukong na to noon, diba? Sino ba to?
Yeah. Kaya na nga yung isa pang asar sa akin tinalo ka ng mga undrafted. Well, undrafted man, ang gagaling pa rin. Grabe, ibang klase. Galing mag-mold. Yung mga ibang players, that's why minsan naisip mo, Billy, no? When you are not that kind of a player, hindi ka prime player, and then you get a chance to play with the team, you would rather play with the team like Miami Heat. Pero pag nakagawa ka ng team na, nakapunta ka sa team na with LeBron, with let's say Giannis, hindi ka magkakaroon ng opportunity, because laging ang bibigyan nila ng opportunity to shine yung yung legit na, yung self-made na na kagad. Pero yung Miami Heat, you're right.
Yun kasi yung point, kasi lahat ng aminin na natin, lahat ng mga cities sa US, bihira lang kasi makakita ng winning culture. Golden State is one of them. The LA Lakers is one of them. Boston is one of them. And even Miami.
Yeah.
Kasi, ano gusto natin palabasin? It's all about the ownership. At grabe ang tiwala ng Miami franchise kay Pat Riley. Alam mo, tuwang-tuwa ako kay Pat Riley. Bago pumunta si Riley, ano ba yung Miami Heat noon? Isang beses lang yan nag-playoffs. Kumbaga, kung tutuusin, sasabihin ko na lang, sorry for the word, ob-ob. Medyo ob-ob pa yan. Medyo. Diba? Pero nung tumating si na Pat Riley, Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway, Glenn Rice, yun! Doon nag-iba yung complexion. Tapos biglang dumating si Dwayne Wade. Ayun! Nag-champions
Wade,
sila with Shaquille O'Neal, with Antoine Walker.
It was the Dwayne Wade era that actually changed the modern Miami Heat.
Yes. And then, syempre, sino sumali pa sa eksena? The Big Three with LeBron and Chris Bosh. Nanalo sila ng dalawang...
Yung may pinakamaraming fans ang Miami Heat nung nagsama-sama sina LeBron Chris Bosh.
At yung pinakamaraming galit kay LeBron nung sinunog niya lahat ng jersey ng Cleveland. Di ba?
Yeah. But he made the right decision there. He made the right decision there because he got the championship. Tapos bumalik naman din siya
Yes. Saka isipin mo na lang, yung Miami, akala mo stagnant lang sila? Hindi. Tuloy-tuloy lang sa pag-develop ng talent. Tingin mo ng 2015, sino na-develop nila? Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah. Iba sila,
ano
iba.
Sige, go.
Parang ang Miami Heat, I would say they're like the San Antonio Spurs. They're unlike the Lakers.
Yes.
Sorry ha. Because the Lakers will buy to get a better team. But the Spurs and the Miami Heat, they will develop from within. And bigla na lang, ang galing pala nitong player na to.
Actually, Milwaukee is also one of them. Milwaukee Bucks too.
Mm-hmm.
Ganon din sila. They build around Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's why they won the championship in 2021. Kumbaga, it's a matter of, yun nga, tamang sinabi mo, San Antonio. Kasi hindi naman nila kailangan pa-develop ng star player. Para lang, kasi, pag once na napunta ka sa Miami Heat, may posibilidad ka pwede ka maging star player.
Yeah, that's what that's kumbaga it translate to good management and good talaga scouting. Kasi because you don't have to spend money to get a good team.
Give credit to Mickey Ariston. Si Mickey Ariston, siya yung naging reason kung bakit
siya yung nagawa ng team ba? Siya yung nagawa ng roster?
Actually, siya yung siya yung nagpa-develop ng kultura niya kasi. Tapos sinuportahan pa siya niya ni Pat Riley. Diba? Tapos isipin mo, I want to give credit to Pat Riley na pinagkatiwala niya sa Miami Heat. Pinagkatiwala niya yung Miami Heat sa taong ito. Kay Eric Spoelstra.
Alam mo ba na dating pala siya niyan? Taga lang ng video?
Yeah, video coordinator.
Yeah, video coordinator.
Isipin mo, ang kaharap lang ni Eric Spoelstra, computer, videos.
Yun nga tapos lang, natuto siya doon, di ba?
Tapos na-promote, naging assistant, tapos yun na, naging head coach.
May leadership kasi, may leadership quality. And, let's just give credit. Sinasabi ng mga tao, Filipino yan, may dugong Pilipino yan
Actually, there's one word, aside from leadership. Tiwala. Yeah. Ang laki ng tiwala ni Pat Riley kay Eric Spoelstra.
Naisip ko tuloy bigla, sa tingin mo pwede ba tayo Phil-am na coach? O
naman!
Naturalized coach pwede?
Alam mo kasi, isipin mo
si Pat Riley kaya, si Spoelstra kaya, Gilas coach.
Alam mo, gusto ko nga isipin, ang challenge na lang dito kay Eric Spoelstra, kailangan pumupunta siya dito sa Pilipinas
Yun lang.
Yun ang ganun isipin mo Kailangan pumupunta siya sa Pilipinas to check on it. Total, may Jimmy Alapag naman na pwede maging assistant coach na pwede hindi natin alam, pwede maging head coach in the future. Remember, naging assistant coach si Jimmy Alapag doon sa D-League team ng Sacramento, which is Stockton. It's a matter of time lang talaga Pero alam mo, tuwang-tuwa ako kay Eric Spoelstra kasi sino mag-aakala that this guy he became one of the 15 best coaches in NBA history.
Yeah.
Diba? Sabi, di ba?
Covered na,
Sarap!
covered na natin sa NBA yung mga Phil-Am eh. Meron na tayong, nakapagbigay na tayo ng mark eh. Ang hintay na lang natin yung pure blood.
Kasi alam mo kung
sa,
bakit?
sa player.
Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi it's all about the talent kasi.
Mhm.
The talent kasi na pinakita ng mga Phil-Ams kasi like, yun nga, Jalen Green, Jordan Clarkson, and then you have Eric Spoelstra being the coach. Tapos, diba, ang problema lang kasi is that ngayon, syempre, ilagay mo dyan in the future, Kai Soto sa Miami Heat. Baka nga. Kasi, connection na lang ng Filipino band eh. Baka pwede nga mangyari yung inaasahan ko na pwedeng maglitaw na hindi mo inaasahan kay Kai Soto kung anong ginawa kay Hassan Whiteside. That's why, sobrang tuwa-tuwa ko for the Heat that they develop their culture. And I hope for... Sige, go.
Sige. Idiretso mo muna yung last statement mo.
And I hope for Denver na matuloy yung kanilang winning culture.
Yeah.
Nandun na yung maturity.
May
Pag nanalo ka ang Denver ng championship, matutuwa pa ako for them.
Yeah, well, ako matutuwa ako either way kasi talagang napakaganda ng ginawa nila. They both deserve it. Naisip ko lang medyo off-topic ng konti.
Sige,
But about basketball, because of what you said, yung pinag-uusapan natin na kaya ng Miami Heat mag-develop, tinitingnan ko, sabi mo kasi it's about the skills. Parang gusto ko i-contradict ng konti. Because
Sige,
naisip ko, tingnan mo to bro ha, si Spoelstra, may lahing Pilipino, may lahing Amerikano, nasa Amerika nakatira, ang galing.
Taga San Pablo Laguna yung nanay niya. Diba?
Oo, pero doon siya tumira sa Amerika na matagal. Si Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Green, doon sila sa Amerika nakatira. And then magaling. Naisip ko bigla, bakit meron naman tayo dito mga abueba, yung mga Phil-Am na coaches at saka players. Pero hindi ganun kagaling. Hindi kaya hindi skills yan, baka culture na.
You're correct.
Kasi meron naman Phil-Am dito bakit hindi kasing galing na nandoon?
That's our problem. Kultura.
Mindset, baka mindset na yan at saka kultura.
Yes! Ang galing mo! Yung tinampok mo rin! Yan yung problema natin! Sa Pilipinas, may patrino! Lagi tayo may patrino! Lagi tayo may backup na, at saka, hindi lang skills ang problema. Yung foundation. Kunwari kung matagad yung player, saka mo lang i-develop yung skills pag matangkad na siya? Hindi pwede yun. Kailangan ma-develop mo na yung skill bago muna tumangkad yung player. Kaya nga, yan yung nangyari sa ibang mga players na naglalaro sa mga Asian leagues. Nasaan sila? Hindi naman sila nabibigyan priority except for Renza Bando. Yun and RJ Aparientos too. Kasi, yung foundation nila, you got the point. Yung kultura natin na tumangkad ka muna bago ka muna ma-develop, problema yun. Kaya tingnan mo kung anong naging resulta. Pulpul, ampaw, lampa. Totoo.
Sige, I hate to open that, inopen ko tuloy yung things that I didn't want to talk about. But
Pero
yeah.
you got the point, pare. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. I love your comment talaga that you said. You said it. Pinoint out mo eh. That's our problem kasi. Talaga. You did it. You did it, pare. That's why I love your show.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for loving the show, and 1 hour na napighati tayo. Let's wrap it up. Isang oras lang usually gusto kong mangyari sa ating mga reaction. At magmumuni-muni muna ako, talo ko. Billy, final thoughts tayo sa Denver at saka Miami. Yung prediction mo at saka prediction ko. Ano pa yung sasabihin mo bago yan?
Syempre, my prediction is this. Ang labanan na lang will be the weather itself. Yung situation, yun nga, yung terrain. Denver has a cold terrain. Miami is hot. So, pero if you're talking about if you're talking about the series itself, I'll go for Denver in 6. Kasi kaya din nila manalo on the road games also. Kaya din ng Denver. Hindi sila, sumaga, if you're talking about relaxation, Denver has it. Ikaw, Kuya Pao.
Sa akin naman, on the fence nga ako dito sa pagde-decide ko eh. I mean, sobrang nabilib ako sa Denver Nuggets of what they've done. I would just say this, may konting reservation ako. If this become a comfortable game for Denver Nuggets is gonna get it. But right now, after they defeat Boston Celtics, hindi ako katulad ng mga ibang team na kung sino yung tumalo sa akin, kakampi ako dun sa isa para matali yung Heat. Sa akin, I believe so much in the Heat that my heart goes to the Heat. But I think the Denver Nuggets may have the upper hand because iba yung Denver Nuggets ngayon. But kung sinong gusto ko manalo, I think Miami Heat. I think this would... Miami Heat will win by 7, Denver Nuggets will win before 7. Parang ganun nakikita ko. If it goes to Game 7, look at what they did to the Boston Celtics. If it goes to Game 7, I think it's Miami Heat.
Ganun, yun talaga eh. Yun yung sasabihin kong mahirap talaga. Kaya, I admit, sobrang hirap. Kaya sabihin mo gusto kong i-cheer ang Denver for the series. Ito palang taong to, si Jimmy Butler eh. Yung tingin pa lang niya, kala mo, okay, sige.
Relax.
Pero alam mo, natutuwa ako, maraming mambabash doon sa ESPN. 97% pala! Ha? Ha?
Ito si Charles Barkley rin, grabe to mga grabe makasabi ng, oy, Boston na yan, sabay pag walang kwenta yung Boston Celtics, di sila focus, anyway, ganun talaga style ng ganun talaga eh. Para mahal ng mga tao eh.
Bakit? Nagkikriticize ka naman din for your own team ah. Lahat naman tayo, we're doing that thing.
Mm-mm.
Kasi, hindi talaga eh. Yun talaga yung nangyari sa atin eh. So, I want to say to you.
Yeah.
Palakpak pa rin para sa Boston. Kahit natalo kayo sa serye, pinakita nyo sa akin na hindi kayo sumuko. Kumbaga, kahit sabihin nyo swerte yung nangyari nung Game 6, hindi swerte yun. Talagang para sa inyo yung Game 6.
Salamat.
At kung hindi man lang kayo nanalo, kahit nung Game 7, kahit hindi man lang kayo nanalo, okay lang yun. Hindi yun considered na, okay lang yun. Kasi hindi naman nakakapanghinayang para sa akin.
Okay.
And for me, Joe Mazzulla, give credit to him for taking responsibility for what happened. Kahit alam niya natatalo sila,
okay.
Alam niya talaga for himself. Yun lang.
Okay. Salamat, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up muna with my final message to all of you guys. It's fun while we had it, but now it's still fun for all of us because ultimately I may be a Boston Celtic fan, but I'm ultimately a basketball fan. And I will continue to support the NBA, the Miami Heat, and the Denver Nuggets. Ngayon, it's your time. Diba? Sabi ko naman, okay naman sa akin na inaasar ako. But wait, dapat mang-asar din ako ng konti because it's all part of the game. Sa mga baguhan po dito, sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa akin, nako, subukan sa boxing. Minsan sumali kayo sa boxing para makita niyo yung mga pang-aasar sa akin, yung mga personal, mga below the belt. Yung mga sinasabi niyo dyan, yung mga Miami Heat fans na nang-aasar sa akin, okay lang yan. Keep it coming because I love it. And gusto ko kayong maging kaibigan because at the end of the day, pare-pareho tayong basketball fan. Pare-pareho tayong gustong manalo. But tonight, it is your night or it is your morning. The Miami Heat, congratulations. I gotta show my emotions because I'm sad, but now it's done. Tapos na. After 1 video, 2 videos, we're gonna go to the finals and we got history once again. The Celtics may not have done their history, but the Miami Heat, 8-seed team, going to the finals against the Denver Nuggets, who's going for the first time. Sobrang ganda, and we should continue to support. Sana dumami yung Boston Celtics fans, sana dumami lalo yung Miami Heat, at lalo yung Denver Nuggets. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Magkita-kita po tayo hanggang sa huli, hanggang sa ulit. At mamayang gabi, tignan ko kung magkaroon ako ng energy to talk about other things on sports. And please, support my other channel, Pow Salud Project. I'm gonna be discussing beyond sports, about history, about travel, about education, about motivation, inspiration, and trending news and other stuff para naman hindi ako laging naaasar dito dahil talo na ng Boston Celtics. Salamat po! And Denver or Miami Heat? Comment down below. Bye guys!